told me I look terrible.
Well, you do. He does pretty.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Do it.
Now I'm upset.
Go.
You look great.
You look pretty too.
Okay.
Oh,
We're ready whenever you are.
He's kind of busy.
let's do it. I'm finished.
Oh, okay. So is he.
No Swedish, no Finnish.
Okay. So we're here with Kerry Gu. No.
Start again.
Okay, we're here with Kerry Goulet. Kerry, I'm gonna get right into it.
Get into
You
it.
do so much stuff with charities, like more than anybody I've ever met, more to grassroots than anybody I've ever seen. What drives you?
Wow, that's thank you for the compliment. You know, it's pretty easy. I never made it to the NHL, but I had an opportunity to go play in Europe and had lots of time on my hands. And my buddy broke his neck, I guess, 27 years ago. So I lived through the whole thing of finding out that some people aren't as fortunate as us and need people to help them. So through my experience in Germany and then coming back home, I had an opportunity with a little bit of money, a little bit of time to help people that can't help themselves.
But you go to such a different route, Rebel, than anybody else I've ever met. Like where you'll get right involved, go inside, help them out. Like, you know, if you have money, it's easy to give money. But nobody in the world has enough time, and I know you are always running from one thing to another. And yeah, I've told people over and over again, this is nothing against any of the other NHLers or any other professionals, because I've worked with them in, as you know, in a lot of different sports and a lot of different, industries.
Yeah.
You're the only one that if you tell me you're going to do something, I tell people, don't worry, if Kerry says it, it's done.
Well, again, Robert, thank you very much. But when you first came to me and saw what you guys were doing, obviously I've been blessed to play hockey for a living and make a little bit of money. That's number one. But also to see the passion of people that want to help others that can't help themselves, it just makes it easy for me as a person to learn at a very young age that life is can change at the drop of a dime. And my buddy Robert Balfour, of course, went through that. And when I got to Germany, I got involved. I didn't know anything about cancer when I got to Germany. You heard the word, but you never felt anybody. One of my fans that was a big fan of mine, he was about 13 years old, died of leukemia, and that's where I learned that it was time for me to find a way of giving back and helping people that maybe have to live through that. You make a very good point. There's a lot of people with a lot of money that give, but it's the time that costs the most. And I'll tell you what, it's easy to give your time to really good people.
Well, it's funny. Most of the people who get involved in this, this year we had a lot of young kids.
Yeah.
So for them, it's the first time getting involved in charities, and that's great. We're teaching them. But for the other guys, most of them give money on a regular basis. But when you bring out the NHLers, which obviously you know that because you're the one that helps me get the NHL more than anybody, it's a whole different thing because now it's almost like you're double dipping, or it really feels like that because you get to give charity, you get all the good nuggets. Nice Jewish word. So
Good, love it.
It's,
Highlight.
you're doing good.
Better down.
Right on. But you get that really good feeling about giving it. But in this case, not only that, but you have the day of your right.
Yeah.
These guys come out to me, and I always tell them, I can take you out, I can take you, $300, $400, $600 out of your pocket, and at the end of it, you're going to realize how terrible hockey player you are, and your first comment is going to be, can I come back next year?
Well, I think one of the things that also you get out of these type of fantasy camps is that guys get to play with some of their idols, some of the people that they played for many times. But I think it's when you look at what you've done, and obviously with Craig, you've given something back, something very special that a lot of people don't have the opportunity. And by the way, you can also give some money to help out. And anytime you see like what went on today at Center Ice when Ari got out to speak about it, it's easy to read it in the newspaper. It's easy to watch it on TV. But when you actually live it and you're around a kid like Ari, full compliments. We think sometimes that the guy that scored the 7th goal in the Stanley Cup is a hero, or going over to Europe and you play in one of the finals, you're the hero. Thing is, we're nothing. When you think about little Ari's that battle every day to breathe, every day to take the medicine, every day to have hope. Whereas you and I, we fight some days just figure out what golf course or what restaurant to go to. So the real heroes in life are guys like Ari.
And you look at guys like Ari, so he bounced back and a lot of hard work, he was a double-A player. He kept up, he held his own.
Unbelievable.
He doesn't have enough upper body strength yet, so he had problems with that.
Well, I'll let him sell mine.
So I don't have all that much to do
Don't give
yet.
up too much.
But, yeah, I agree with you. It makes it so special because, you know, and then last year we had the little kid that
Yes.
really, didn't
Yes,
get,
yes.
but,
Wonderful
you know,
kid.
I went to his funeral and,
Yeah.
the parents came up to me and said, you know, thank you so much for giving him, you know, the best day of his life.
Yes, he did. He had a
And, you
great
know,
time.
it's such a mixed feeling. You feel so sad when they say that to you, and
Yeah.
you're so happy that you were able to
Absolutely.
at least give them that back. And, you know, and the nice thing is that with your help, and definitely with your help, as opposed to just let anybody else other than you've doubled what we did from last year.
Fantastic.
Both in
Unbelievable.
the number of people and
That's only gonna get better.
And I must have had 50 people who told me this week in particular was the worst week that we should have done it.
Yeah.
And you know why? We never thought about it.
Yeah.
It's because all the men's leagues are having their championships.
Right,
We're all
exactly.
having, and that's where most of them are coming this number.
Yeah.
So we're having their finals
Right.
today.
For the summer.
For the summer
Yeah.
leagues. And so if we would have done it a week earlier, a week later, Patricia, every day here to our Carrie.
Robbie, fantastic job. No,
Really
sir.
are.
Listen, all the young boys out there, boys and girls, don't forget to help when you can. And you guys are teaching some very, very important principles to get started young to give back, because I'll tell you what, someday we may need you.
Gooch,
Maybe not you. You're not going to get
come on, Gooch.
Thanks, buddy.
Gift to gab.
Let's go have beer.